because there are 3 more elements of the code to cover, and the next, the 5th element, moves us closer to turning one's creations into reality. It pinpoints the practical day-to-day actions that bring interest, communication, new relationships, and the sensations of pleasure and joy to life. This element highlights yet another priceless ability you have, called the power of attention. It is the natural gift you possess that enables you to focus your attention on something. You are likewise able to withdraw your attention from something. This element states that you have what your attention is on moment to moment. The moment you focus your attention on something, then it is in your personal space. It works like this. Focus your attention intently on someone, and you are associating with that person. If it is an object or a circumstance, then you are associating with that circumstance. Put your attention on balloons, and you have balloons. Withdraw your attention from an object or circumstance, and you are disassociating with it. Again, this is easily observed. You do not need a university degree to determine if it is true for you or not. Let's say you want to have a clean car. Is it even remotely possible to create a clean car without focusing your attention on the car? Not possible, right? And what happens the moment you get the bucket and the sponge and the soap? You are associating with the things that help bring about a clean car. That's using your power of attention constructively. Now, at the same time, you are beginning the process of disassociating with dirt, grime, and last week's coffee spills. That is using the power of your attention destructively. You are destroying a dirty car and creating a clean one in the visible physical world. A positive and negative factor is now in play. And that is vitally important because physical laws like positive and negative energy flows have now been successfully engaged. In other words, a clean car has been brought into the physical world and a dirty one has been destroyed. Your clean car is now reality. The dirty car has vanished. And you accomplished this with the power of attention and the principles of association and disassociation in perfect harmony. You shaped and molded a small part of the physical universe. That one fact alone solves a great many problems when it comes to turning your creations into reality, real, solid, visible to others, touch and feel reality. Number 1 best-selling author and results coach Tony Robbins has been onto this secret for a while. He writes, "One of the reasons so few of us achieve what we truly want is we never direct our focus. We never concentrate our power." The 5th element adds this one revolutionary, life-changing fact. Your attention is so powerful, it commands the material world to take shape and bring physical circumstances into existence. This is not theory. It's an agreed-upon reality in this universe. And here is some living proof. World champion, motorcycle racer, and instructor Keith Code and his daring students know about the power of attention and use it to win races and save their lives routinely. When you are moving at speeds in excess of 160 miles per hour on 2 wheels with little more than an inch between you and a hospital bed, you can bet you know something about this subject of attention. They are masters of the 5th element. Under Keith's expert guidance, one of the most important lessons a young racer learns is as follows. Your motorcycle goes where your attention goes. It means that if you are on a racetrack, or on a highway for that matter, and you see an obstacle in your path, let's say a piece of metal, if you lock your attention onto that obstacle, your motorcycle will take a direct path into it. It almost does not matter what the rider is doing in relation to steering or leaning. If your attention is allowed to get locked on that point, that is where you will end up. Now we're talking about 600 or 700 pounds of ripping hot metal, rubber, nuts, bolts, and human flesh being commanded and controlled by something lighter than a quick look and a fleeting thought. Champion riders stake their lives on it. They have no doubt whatsoever. They know full well that their ability to focus their attention is their prized asset. They command their machines magically around corners and in and out of spaces Superman wouldn't dare go, and they win the hearts of millions doing so. This powerful element applies equally to business, doing a job, creating art, relationships, sports, a stage performance, a marriage, the rearing of children, you name it. This does not mean ignore a problem or threat to life and liberty. It means associate with the most productive solutions. Just staying aware of this fifth element and using it routinely is a complete game changer. Just remember, association with someone or something is the creative action. Disassociation is the destructive action. Do this and life becomes a new game with new rules. You are in charge. You call the shots. You are the star player on the field. Why? Well, for one thing, losing is no longer a factor. You have already created what you want. You have already won. A degree of time may be necessary to fully experience your creation in solid form, of course, but there is no failure. There is only enjoying your creative process, using your God-given abilities and powers, using your tools, staying true to your creations, and associating with who and what you choose to associate when you choose to do so. Best-selling author Mark Victor Hansen tours the nation teaching people that you control your future and your destiny. End of quote. Mr. Hansen and other gifted instructors like him provide a valuable service to society, if only because friends, family, and social economic structures we live in often insist on controlling our attention and making us players in games where losers are forever trying to win and winners waste lifetimes trying not to lose. On the other hand, the ancient masters have tried to show us that it is possible to rise above such circumstances. They knew the power of attention was real and that with it you could improve the quality of your life, and in doing so become the master of your own game and your own destiny. The universal code of creation reminds us that you are the source of your own tomorrows. Be yourself, and you can flourish and prosper in the process. And that is exactly what the next element of the code focuses on: being your amazing, gifted self, wholly and unapologetically.